Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. We are on Perth platform 5 next to very handy new toilets here. So glad that we finally have them. And today we're here for some weird train line closures. I always think there's not going to be any more possible combination of closures to film, but nope, there's still weird stuff happening. So right now it's 3 p.m, 27th April. First thing, Fremantle Line nightly closures. This is not night. Last service Sunday to Fremantle, 3:17 p.m. What the hell? That's so weird. It's like just stopping services in the middle of broad daylight is so strange. That's the last train. After that, there's no more. People who missed that don't have a service anymore. But it's really confusing because it's saying full line closure. So you think there's just no trains, but no, it's just closed Claremont to Fremantle. But the app and I guess they're just gonna count every train as an airport line train to Claremont, which you can see there, nightly closure, which it actually is night. Last service to Claremont 9:02 p.m. But so for the 6-hour period, they will just be running to Claremont, including all the Fremantle trains. So there's going to be A series terminating at Claremont, which isn't that common. But this is actually the first time ever, I'm pretty sure, that there's a Claremont to Fremantle closure during the daylight after the airport line opened. There was one just before the airport line opened, which was the first time the trains actually used the Claremont sidings after doing passenger services with the A series, just in September 2022 before the opening. That was the last day like Claremont to Fremantle closure, I remember. There was recently a full line day closure as well, Fremantle Airport Lines, but that's just 9:06, nothing special. I missed that. There goes Victoria Park service, which we also won't see anymore in a month and a bit. So enjoy it while it lasts. But today, it's obviously happening again 3 years later, in 2025, which is going to be so weird having to terminate double the amount of trains at Claremont. So there's a 2-car going to Fremantle. That is the second last Fremantle service for the day. Set 6 over there. It's going to be so confusing for the people. Like, all of a sudden there's just no more Fremantle trains. Imagine missing that one. So then you take the normal airport line Claremont train, you get to Claremont and just get off trying to wait for the next Fremantle train, but then it doesn't exist. It's just another Claremont train. And it's also really weird because all the trains will go to Claremont, but the frequency will be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, as it is with Fremantle Claremont anyway. But it doesn't seem that unusual when it's 2 different destinations. But when it's the same destination, it seems so strange that it's an uneven service to Claremont. So I'm gonna wait now for that last Fremantle train, and then we'll just see what happens. I might as well go on the 9:06 as well, because it's cool. Claremont passengers. We'll see all the A series terminating Claremont, and yeah, double the trains having to turn around there. So strange to start a closure like this in the middle of the day. I have no idea why they need to do it. And then they hide it, saying it's a nightly closure everywhere, so no one really notices it's happening. There that goes. Second last train of the day to Fremantle. So weird. And counting the rest of the services as airport line is also so confusing. But it's not just that. This evening, and for the rest of the week in the evening actually, but I might as well film it today while it's Sunday, there is an even stranger closure, Perth to McIver on the Midland Airport and Ellenbrook Lines. I'm not even joking. One stop. Perth to McIver is closed. It's like the smallest little bit of track work they have to do. So there's going to be McIver terminating trains and McIver destos and maybe announcements, probably not, but McIver destination displays. Which is also crazy, but that's only at 10 p.m. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stay out really late to film that if I want to see it. And apparently, geez, those boards are actually saying the exact time that it's closed. Look at that: Midland, High Wycombe, and Ellenbrook Line, Ellenbrook services. will be arriving and departing, it's so slow, from McIver Station from 10:25 p.m. Please follow information from staff. I've never seen it display the exact time like that. And there's going to be no train replacement buses from Perth to McIver, obviously, because what the hell, what's the point? It's literally around the corner. But the Armadale Line, Big Park Shuttle will still be running, so you can just take that, or you can just walk. That's so weird. Imagine the amount of people taking the Armadale Line for one stop to connect to 3 other lines. It's so weird. But probably the reason it says the exact time is because over here it says Claremont and Fremantle line closure this afternoon from approx 3:20 p.m. So that makes sense that it says the time there, because that's an extremely rare thing to happen. But then they just use the same convention with the other closure. Now they both say the time. I don't know why it just doesn't say the exact service. Last service 3:17 p.m. It says approx 3:20. Like, great, good to know. But yes, that's the interest today. So as you can see, it's 3:05, coming close to that time. So we'll just wait and see what happens. And some Ellenbrook Line trains in Perth. Terminating over here, set 55 and 75 departing behind us. And this is actually also one of the first Sundays where the Victoria Park Line is actually running 10-minute frequency. I still can't believe they do this all day. It became like Melbourne saying this all day with the Ellenbrook Line terminating here. Yeah, because every Sunday there was a stadium event, so it was still 7-8 minute frequency in Big Park Shuttle. I think Easter Sunday it wasn't, but yeah, now it's finally 10 minutes because there's no event today. It was on Anzac Day instead. So yeah, it's not busy anyway. And the Ellenbrook train departing. Okay, let's wait for the last Fremantle train now. So weird to be saying that at 3 p.m. Will be replaced by buses today between
3:30 p.m. between Claremont and Fremantle. Transcode apologizes for any inconvenience.
Yo, so good that I started recording that announcement. It actually said from approximately 3, but I swear it said 30, maybe not, but 3:20 or 30 p.m. I didn't expect it to say that, but I had to record it just in case it did, and it did. Attention Fremantle Line passengers, due to scheduled track maintenance, your train services will be replaced by buses today from approximately 3:20 p.m. And here we go now, it's flashing 1 minute, there's a Wycombe train over there set 79, and this will be the very last Fremantle train of the day, which is so strange. It's coming in now, just as the Wycombe leaves. H. Wycombe. Off it goes. And there it is. 4-car A series on the last service.
Your next service leaves from platform 7. This service departs in 10 minutes.
Set 18. I mean, it's like nothing special, but still. And there's actually like almost every train has trainee drivers now, or like at least half of them, because they just recruited 100, like over 120 new drivers. So they need so much training. So I don't know, you might notice a bit more of a poor driving for a bit since they're brand new. And set 37. Now, I'm not actually going to get on because I want to see how funny it is when it leaves and then the next people trying to go to Fremantle skip out on the Claremont train, even though there's no better option for them. And see if the staff even help them. Chop chop, everyone. Get on. This is your last train to Fremantle. And it's Ellenbrook right there, 92. Fremantle. Anyone who misses this right now has their journey time significantly increased. Oh, it's leaving. Oh, see, like that person who just ran in last second. And missed it. Now, if she was going beyond Claremont, then, well, enjoy your journeys. So strange. Fremantle. Bye-bye. No more trains. Now it will say Claremont and Claremont, see? But it's 9 minutes, and then it's 14, which is so strange. It's probably going to be colored airport line color anyway. Oh well, let's wait for that Claremont train now. Alright, so here comes the airport line Claremont service now, set 112. Obviously every train is going to Claremont now, but people won't know this, so they'll just think, oh no, Claremont train, I'll wait for the Fremantle train behind. See how many people are on the platform? Oh, they're making an announcement, but you can barely hear it. So really, everyone should be getting on this now. Hopefully they know that. Everyone on. Chop chop. Oh, they're actually smart. Wow, I'm surprised. Is actually everyone getting on? I am surprised that there's no one being silly. I mean, I guess they read the message underneath, but still. Yep, good. Everyone getting on the airport line Claremont train. It's gonna be packed. That's so funny. Making it so full. I'll just wait for the next one, which is 5 minutes behind, and that'll be the A series, which is way cooler for Claremont. Well, it's departing, and someone just missed it. Anyway. Actually, it's probably going to be a 2-car as well for the Claremont train. I don't think I've ever seen a 2-car Claremont train. Only the 4-car ones. Bye-bye. Okay, more people than I thought actually knew what's going on without anyone really saying anything. And, oh no, it is a 4-car. I thought it was alternating 4-2-4-2, I guess not. And now we have 4-car. See, in airport line colors, we've seen this several times before, but it's always weird. 4-car, let's take that now. Yeah, the announcement literally said 3:30. There is a manual announcement about it, but it's so quiet, no one can hear it. Here it is, our Claremont A series. There is a 4-car, probably because there's an odd number of trains, so then it's like 2 4-cars in a row, then back to alternating. Set 7. Everyone has to get on.
This train runs from Perth to Claremont, stopping at all stations.
Ah, female announcer. That's not as cool, but I think I've captured it before in some video a while ago. 4-car to Claremont. Well, let's go. What the hell? What the hell? Where are the maps, bro? What? I've never seen maps missing on both sides. Unless they're just in the process of changing them. No, that carriage has them. I guess someone stole them for home collection, knowing they're gonna be changing them anyway. No, we're leaving. See those people are going so slow because they think the next one's a Fremantle. Oh well. Let's go.
Next station, Claremont, where this service terminates. This is Claremont. This service terminates here.
There are people waiting at the back, thinking it's going to Fremantle. And here we go. Bro, it says 4 p.m. here. What? The other one said 3:20. And everyone off. Please have the testo still. Yes. Claremont. Bro. There we go. Lovely Claremont Desto in the A series. Why does it say 4 here? It's already 3:40. I mean, it's only 3:40 and it's already closed. It does not take 40 minutes from Perth to Claremont. So why did it say 3:20 at Perth and 4 o'clock here? Now, obviously they have to use both sidings. This would be very much impossible. Maybe not. On a weekday, I was gonna say, but I think they've changed some of the schedules. Although on Monday, it was public holiday, I was also here. They were actually using both sidings. Why was that? That's like normal Sunday schedule. Off it goes to Swanbourne siding, which is the furthest trains will go today. This one's already occupied by the Airport Line train. Well, I mean, they're all technically, or the board's considered Airport Line trains. I guess basically, well, they're technically still Fremantle, but see, this is platform not in use now. Perth 2 car coming in on the other side. That one's still from Fremantle. And then after that, no more.
This platform is presently not in use. Attention Fremantle Line passengers. Due to scheduled track maintenance, your train services will be replaced by buses today from approximately 4 p.m. between Claremont and Fremantle. Transperth apologises for the inconvenience.
Okay, so I just realized there's actually another train from Fremantle behind this, because obviously it takes way longer to get to Fremantle and back. So that Claremont A series we were just on is going to have to wait its Swanbourne siding for a really long time, because it had to wait for this one to pass, then the Airport Line train to go, then the other train from Fremantle to come, then the other airport train to go, and then it can come out. So this is set 6, which we saw at Perth at the start of the video, already back from Fremantle. That doesn't seem right. Little 2 car. Now literally everyone there should be getting on that. If they don't, then I don't know what they're waiting for, because there's no Fremantle trains. So yep, there's some confused people there. And that one. Okay, let's go deal with that. Because they're confused and no one's telling them. What are they waiting for? Unless they want to actually go to High Wycombe and they're that smart, or like airport, but I doubt it. Off it goes. At the lovely Claremont Station. Okay, there goes the normal airport train to the siding. No one's really waiting here right now. And those people were actually waiting for the High Wycombe train, so they're actually, it's really smart. I mean, yeah, it says High Wycombe, so they know what's happening, but off it goes. Yeah, there's someone waiting at the back. Well, it's definitely, unless they're going to Midland. Nah, I'll ask. And then we'll go and check out 906. Okay, just had to stay to see the funny little two-car Claremont terminating train. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Maybe I have and I'm just not remembering, but it's so strange. Little tiny train terminating here, sets 30. Hello there. Oh, it looks so nice. Well, this train that went to Fremantle, the 4-car, is actually going this back now. I didn't think about that. Like, they obviously don't need the same amount of trains to run the services now. So it's just going back to the depot, which is kind of weird. Express through Claremont. I mean, not express because there's a red signal, but anyway. You can see both trains at once. Oh, you got green now. Also, when I was going down to Claremont on that A series, at Daglish, an Ellenbrook Line train pulled into the Perth Line platform and opened its doors, and a transit officer had to go in and kick someone out because they stayed on the Ellenbrook Line train. To Daglish siding, which is so cool, but why do they make such a fuss? It's going back to Perth anyway. Oh no, he already went to Daglish. Why is it so strict they need to kick him out? In fact, you made things worse by opening doors on the platform so people think you're in service. Okay, that's enough now. I'll let the staff deal with the confused people now. I can't stand here all day. Let's go take a look at the 906. Okay, here we are. There's a mass of people waiting over there. Now, of course, the interesting thing here is that you can take either the circle route or the train replacement to Fremantle. In fact, the circle route should be faster, and they do depart from the same stand, so that's helpful. I think it's only half hourly for the circle route though, so it's not as frequent, but still, the train replacement's like every 10 minutes or something, more frequent than the train, but obviously because it's just the bus. Oh yeah, can't wait for the people waiting at tiny stations like Swanbourne and Grant Street. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so confusing. Especially when there's no staff there. We should go take a look at that. I actually just went to Grant Street on Monday for the first time in years. I swear I haven't been there for like 5 years. So I specifically went out. I went for a run along here, Claremont to around the lake and to the beach and to Cottesloe Beach and then back to Grant Street Station just to sit there for like 20 minutes. Because I completely forgot what it was like. I haven't been there for so long. It's probably my most longly not visited station. Previously it was Karrakatta, but then I broke my like 4-year streak of not going there when I actually needed to use it to run to the 28 to get to HBF Stadium, or actually it's called Perth HPC or something now. They removed the branding, but now it was probably Grant Street. Now I did that. Now it's probably something on the closed Armadillo line like Sherwood. Well, not really. I went past there anyway. I don't really know. There comes the bus. 3037 on the 906. There is a coordinator here. Oh gosh, it's gonna be so packed. I wonder when the next circle route is. Nice. Here we are at Cottesloe train placement stop. These stops look so weird now with the thing at the bottom that they're doing. Oh, there's another one. They're mostly Arctics. So weird stopping here for the buses. Claremont Station. And that train station sign in the grass there. That is so weird. Okay, we'll just watch this one leave, and then I'll go to the platform and tell all the dumb people standing there that there's no train. Gosh. I hate how there's never any staff to tell people that there's no train at the hut stations. It's so dumb. They put staff at Claremont and Fremantle, but not at the stations in between, with almost no information except the one poster when you walk in. So if you don't see the poster, you have no idea that there's no train. Let's see. I think they just realized now and they left. Well, that's good. But anyway, might go to Mosman Park and Vic Street as well. See, this is the only information. If you missed that, then you have no idea. Oh my gosh, that is the first time I have heard a manual announcement projected to the station from network control. It just said, "Attention passengers at Cottesloe station. There are no trains running. Please do not wait on the platform." What? I've never heard them do that before, even though they still didn't hear it. So I had to go shoot them off, but I can't just stand here all day. See, I hate this so much. How is there no one? Just give me a job and I will stand at all your hut stations. I'll run between them if you want me to and tell people to go away. I'm doing that anyway, but I'm not gonna stay here the whole evening. But like, so dumb that there's like no communication, and then they try using the manual PA, but it's so quiet and then nothing works. Why is the level crossing flashing? What? What the hell? Well, it stopped now, but it just had some sort of malfunction, started flashing and they had to stop. So stupid. How? Oh, actually, this is where they're doing work. Look, rail services, there's some people there. Okay, then they must have been testing it or something. Yeah, I'm wondering why this closure is even necessary in the afternoon. Some more 906 buses. I forgot they actually crossed the rail line here, so that's pretty weird. Yeah, they have to go to that side for the train replacement stops. 3107, 3109. Good that they're all Arctics. They're really full. Wait, I just realized the train replacement schedule is actually connecting with every train at Claremont, including the normal airport line trains. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So even the bus has this weird schedule. But that's cool. But that means basically every train from Perth, including the normal Claremont terminating airport trains, are now actually connecting to a service to Fremantle. So it's effectively all like Fremantle services, just half replaced with the bus. Okay, here we are at Fremantle now. I didn't really film the 906, I've already done that in other videos, I'll link it in the corner. It's funny, Fremantle has no gas buses left now at their depot. Obviously it's not Transdev running 906 though. It's so funny being here at Fremantle, seeing all the people walk up to the train station over there and being like, what? Where's the train? And then having to go on the bus. But yeah, as I was saying, no more gas buses here, which is something I'm definitely not used to. Fremantle was packed full of gas buses until now for all the normal routes. Now it's got so many 35XX buses. So you only see a gas bus here if it comes from Rockingham. Yeah, I still need to waste like 4 hours until the McIver closure at 10 PM. So I'll just take some random routes, I guess. Full Arctic, at least the seats, most of them. Now there's a gas bus, that's on the 549 from Rockingham, the only one that you'll get a gas bus on now, or 548 on weekdays, I guess. Is it Saturdays as well? Yeah, weekdays and Saturdays. It's so weird. Why does it go to Rockingham on Saturdays but not on Sundays? What? How can you change the route that much between the two different days? All right, skip over a few hours now from Fremantle. I actually traveled from Fremantle to here purely by bus. I took the 511 and then switched to circle route. I could have just taken the circle route, but it was cool to go on 511 and then 935 and then the the Terminal 3-4 car park bus and then the terminal transfer bus. And if you look in there, Perth, and then McIver, the last Perth service in 6 minutes. So yeah, that was really funny coming all the way here by bus. And everything lined up so perfectly. I waited like almost nothing for a Sunday night. Like each bus came behind the other. So perfect. So I just wasted time until this McIver service. I mean, it's still 35 minutes, but we'll go to Wycombe because it'll be that train. And take a look from there. This will be the first McIver terminating service of the day from any line. And then the next one will be the Ellenbrook and then the Midland one. I swear there hasn't been McIver terminating trains, especially at Midland Airport. There was once on the Armadale line, but Midland Airport Ellenbrook line, never on Ellenbrook line. So long. What is going on? Please follow STA. Supposed to say station stop. Oh well, I still have a 19-minute wait just to go to Wycombe, but we can finally see it. There we go, the last Perth service. Now McIver on the board. I have never seen that myself. McIver as the last stop. That is actually capitalized with the I. Good. Inside the airport it wasn't. It had lowercase I, which looks so weird. McIver, then McIver. Yep. That's gonna be so confusing for tourists coming down. Whoa, where's Perth? What the hell is McIver? Nice place to wait here, underground at night instead of being somewhere outside on the Midland line. I mean, how different this is. Or the Ellenbrook line. Let's press the announcement box now. Over here.
The next train to McIver departs in 28 minutes. The train stops all stations.
No shutdown information thing like it usually would say. Afternoon, here it did say afternoon closure for the Fremantle thing, but there it didn't. And then also nightly Fremantle as well today, as well as the McIver closures. Airport Perth, McIver to Claremont closure. So weird. Perth to McIver closure for Midland and Ellenbrook. And here comes the train. Honestly, if you're waiting here right now, just why don't you just get on the Wycombe train, because it's the same one anyway, instead of waiting on the platform. I mean, whatever, but it's not a bad place to wait. But if it was outside, definitely. Let's see which set is doing it. 57. Look at the amount of passengers going to the airport. All the doors opened. Wow. Pretty good. Like 10 p.m. on a Sunday.
I asked to use the lift.
Okay, never mind. Apparently it's actually a different train, which I don't understand why, because it was half-hourly frequency anyway. This is so weird. I've never seen two trains at Wycombe at this time before. 10 p.m. What the hell? Why? It's half-hourly frequency anyway, so this makes no difference. Why do you need two trains? Now I'm just gonna go Nis. That's so stupid. Anyway, unfortunately that means the driver's already switched ends and it's just the Perth desto. That's sad. Still 10 minutes. Yeah, well, I guess they don't have McIver desto, but he could have done custom, he could have done capital McIver. Well, that's like half the excitement gone if they don't have announcements for it. Another press of this just because it sounds so funny.
The next train to McIver departs in 8 minutes. The train stops all stations.
I love late night expeditions to High Wycombe. I could have done it from any of the other lines, but this is the first one and the one where tourists will be confused. Okay, McIver. Yep, it's gonna be empty from here. No Desto. And wait, no, is he going? No. He's gonna go express. He's gonna go express through Airport Central. Maybe I should have stayed there. Well, I didn't know, but that's so cool. I don't know who goes first. And there's this train. Fortunately, no McIver Desto. They're both facing this way now, although he doesn't have the lights on. Ha! Special. Bro. See, this guy's playing with the Destos. Special. And then that guy just puts Perth on. Well, literally nothing special. This feels like the time when I thought there was gonna be an express through the whole tunnel and then it didn't happen from High Wycombe late at night and that was a fail. But still, it's obviously terminating at McIver, so it's still cool.
Doors closing.
So, see you there, I guess.
Next station, Bayswater. Then all stations to Perth. Change at Bayswater for Midland and Ellenbrook Line services.
There's the new announcement. I haven't heard that yet, but why? I thought they put it in alphabetical order. So it said Ellenbrook and then Midland. Now I'm so confused. I swear it said Ellenbrook first from the stuff people sent. Midland and Ellenbrook Line services. The way it says change at is also different. And then the line here is capitalized, but then when you actually stop, I don't think it is.
This is Bayswater. Change here for Ellenbrook and Midland
What?
Line services.
Bro, are you kidding me? When you're arriving, it says Midland and Ellenbrook Line, and when you stop, it says Ellenbrook and Midland Line. What? Why? That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Okay, here we go, just leaving Claisebrook. Next stop is the terminus. That's so weird.
McIver.
Also, I just saw they actually made Vic Park Line 7-minute frequency now for this. I don't know why not 10 to connect with every train. It's 7, like what? So my thing before saying this Sunday there was no 7-minute frequency was wrong. There actually was, but at this crazy time of night when it's usually like 15. And we just stopped. What the hell? Bro. We just stopped. I'm not even on the platform. What now?
We will keep you informed.
What the hell was that announcement? This train has been delayed. We will keep you informed. I've never heard that before. Sorry, I only captured the end of that. Should have just kept recording. What the hell? There's so many weird announcements that they have that you just never hear. This train has been delayed. We will keep you informed. No, you won't. You haven't told me anything. Oh, we had to wait for a train to leave Vic Park. Wait, no, that was Vic Park. Never mind. Or what? I don't know which platform we're even going on. Oh, this train we had to wait to leave. Okay. Ellenbrook. Should be fine now. Yeah. So was that the last one that went from Perth? Yeah, I think so. 10:25. Ellenbrook, and now we go.
The incident has been dealt with. We are now proceeding with the service.
What is that announcement, bro? What the hell is this? I've never heard any of this. This is like a treasure trove of announcements. What? I'm recording the announcement. I just terminated on platform 4. So it actually did go here. And now I'm just going back to High Wycombe in 4 minutes. Now everyone has to leave and switch to the Vic Park line. Sorry, that was a bit of a broken recording because of the average passenger. Oh yeah, the Vic Park train in 4 minutes, so I can just take that back to Claisebrook. Maybe we'll be able to record the crazy announcements again. There's so many staff here now. Bro, the Perth-bound Vic Park train just left. How stupid is that? I mean, it was supposed to connect, but then because we got delayed because of the other one. What the hell? High Wycombe 99 minutes on platform 3. So they will use platform 3 later, but they're not using it now. Why? What's making them decide which platform to use? What? It's already here? Oh no, that's special. What? That's the other train that was at High Wycombe. It just followed us all the way here. What is going on? Where's this guy going? See, what was the point of there being 2 trains? This guy literally came from High Wycombe. What? I have no idea what he's doing. Well, this is a really weird operation. The same 2 trains which are at High Wycombe are now at McIver together, and he actually stopped there as well. I have no idea what that is. There's like Express High Wycombe to McIver, that's train. Gonna go back. I don't know what the hell they're doing in this tiny section of track from Perth to McIver that they had to close it. But it's just the normal departing platform anyway. Already 1 minute left. And H Wycombe. Cool. Here's our Vic Park train, little set 32 car. I swear I saw this train earlier today somewhere. Like, I'm gonna take this. This is the way to connect to here, although you would have just missed it. It's literally empty, the whole 2 cars. But if you try to get from Perth to connect to the High Wycombe train, you've missed it now. What? That's so stupid. You missed it. The whole Vic Park train is empty because it's on 7-minute frequency on a Sunday night. What? It would usually be like 15, or even, is it 30? No, I think it's 15 because Vic Park's crazy like that, but what the hell? And now it's 7. Little 2 car, I could stay in this Vic Park Shuttle all evening. Empty trains. Unfortunately, the last straight line is in 30 minutes, so we do have to leave. But this will be perfect timing right now, or maybe not, actually. I don't know, we'll see. The Midland train on the other platform just across. So we'll see if there's any weird announcements on the A series, if I can get on it. If I miss it, I'm gonna be so mad. And it's right there right now. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. But no, that's another train that has special desto. What is going on? I don't think that's the Midland. Oh no, it is. It's got passengers. So there's a B series on the Midland line. Even more crazy. Yeah, oh no, that was Ellenbrook. Sorry, I'm stupid. No, it's fine. We'll just wait for the Midland one because that's an A series. It might be different. Sorry, I don't know why it's Ellenbrook first though. I thought the sequence was Midland, Ellenbrook Airport, not the other way. But all 4 platforms were occupied for a bit. But no, I guess it's different at night. There goes the High Wycombe train. And the 2-car Vic Park Shuttle. And another 2-car Vic Park Shuttle set 14. Oh my gosh, there's so much action. Okay, there's no guards here, so we're a little less safe. And we got a 9-minute wait now. It's so weird. Bye-bye. Completely empty services. Well, here comes yet another empty shuttle. I really don't know why they've done this. Like, it should be 10-minute frequency connecting with every train, not 7. Like this, it really doesn't work. Set 29. They're all just 2 cars and they're all almost empty. Okay, this one has a few people. And actually, I was wrong. There's no A series on the Midland line. They're all B series. So everything's just B series, swapping between the lines a bit, I think. And here's the next Vic Park train after the one I just came on, and I'm still waiting here. Set 6. They're all 2 cars. This is how Vic Park should always be. Full of 2 cars and nothing else. But no, it's just right now. And empty again. Empty, empty, empty. Okay, well, a few passengers at the back. Oh, gotta be careful. And there's the Midland Line B series at this time of night, which is crazy. 118. That one must have come from Ellenbrook before. Okay, there's actually people in it, so I guess they figured out how to get here. And we'll see the one from Midland coming in right now as well. Crazy. The train coming now will also be a Midland Line B series. I love how it's still 10-minute frequency even at this time on a Sunday with the 3 lines now. Before it would have been 30 minutes and then hourly. And here it is. Let's see if we can capture any more announcements now, but I think it's fully up to the discretion of the driver. Oh, 69. This is the one I saw at Daglish. Oh, sorry, way earlier in the video, and I said it was on the Ellenbrook. Oh, maybe it is on the Ellenbrook. Wait, I'm so confused now. Anyway, it was on the Ellenbrook line, and the guy was still in it, and then they had to kick him off. Maybe it is Ellenbrook, and I'm just being silly. We can judge by the people. Well, not really. Ellenbrook's pretty bad as well.
Next station, McIver.
And crossing over. If you can see anything.
This train terminates at this station.
Ugh, just this.
All passengers, please alight.
I'm not hearing any of the special ones again. That was so cool that the driver did that. But yeah, coming onto platform 4 from the inbound trains is really weird anyway. Yeah, okay, I think it is Ellenbrook. They're just continuing on whichever line they were on. They're leaving as Ellenbrook now.
This is McIver.
Well, transit officers are not even helping get people off, and then if they're just sitting on here, they'll just go back. But there it is. Terminating again on platform 4. Now, see, they put up little stop signs there. I don't even know if they're doing anything in between over to Perth, but I guess we'll go take a look. There's a Vic Park train in 2 minutes. Shuttle, what's the time? Oh yeah, I think I gotta get in that. Oh, probably wait for one more. Set 11. Well, if I miss it, I can always just run. Ellenbrook. Okay, I guess that's it. It was just how they were gonna do it, and seeing Vic Park being increased like that, and the weird announcements. Well, I wish I could stay for the weird High Wycombe service leaving platform 3 in 76 minutes, but that's too long. Ooh, that's fast. It reaches such speed. That is like past midnight. And we got an incident. Oh, yes. Oh dear, average McIver at night. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna film. And there comes inbound, crossing over from the inbound tracks onto platform 4. That is a airport train again, set 112. I'd be closer, but there's too many weird people around. And another Vic Park train. Wonder if any weird announcements played on that one. 29's back. Okay, so right now it makes sense. 7-minute frequency for Vic Park. I mean, just makes sense what they're doing. Terminating platform 4. But I don't get why there's a platform 3 train later. Jeez, okay, there is quite a lot of people in that. Look at that. All those people who are gonna go switch over to the High Wycombe. It is good timing this time. Ah, maybe that's why it's 7 minutes, so that it comes a few minutes before. So they don't have to make the 10 minutes, like, leave at a different time to what the normal, what the other lines would. Because they usually go at the same time. There's like the most people disembarking at McIver at night ever. And they'll go over there. I guess we'll end this video here. I can't believe I stayed up for so long outside just to film a few minutes here at McIver, but I had to see what was going on. I understand now, except as I said, the High Wycombe service at 12:02 AM, I think that is, in 72 minutes. No idea why that is like that. I do like that it's all 2-car though. Never actually seen it before being 100% 2-car in Vic Park Shuttle. All those people transferring. Wait, just before we finish, I just realized Perth Station right now, Perth Central Station, is literally only the 2-car Vic Park Shuttles. Why did it say Armadale next there is 4 when the 5 one hasn't even left yet? That is so weird. It's just 2-car shuttles on all the platforms. Oh, this one's in 16. Huh? Did it just leave? Or what? No, I think she's just delaying it. Yeah, that is so weird. Platform not in use for platform 8 and 9, but over on 7 it does say line closure tonight. Replacement buses from Perth Passport. Only the 2-car Vic Park Shuttles at our central station at 11 PM on a Sunday. And nothing else. She's late. Move, it's already 15 minutes. Go, go, chop, chop. It's not even on the board anymore. And of course, there's police cars. Wait, is the announcement still gonna say the time? No. Oh. Look at that. All the lights are on in the tunnel. I have not seen that before. So that's where they're doing work. There's people right there in the tunnel, which is why they're not allowed to go into those platforms. That's so cool. I wonder what they're doing. It's weird that they still have Vic Park, the trains, active trains right here while there's people in the tunnel over there. Cool. Okay. About 3 minutes to get to the passport. Not even a message that you have to go to McIver. So bad. And we'll end the video here. Just in time to get my last Sunday 389 at 11:05 in 10 minutes from the bus port. And 30 is already back from Vic Park, wow. Thanks for watching. Weird closures again, Fremantle Line and this. There's more weird ones coming up, so stay tuned. Bye!